Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Sabalski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. Opening face-off just moments away. The Condors start with possession as we are now underway. And that's some great pressure on the offensive end by McCann. Sends it across. And kept that one out of the net. Great reflexes, another save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
And now he tries to get it across to Kolesar. And he was ready for that save. Florida's got the puck. Now a quick pass to Tkachuk. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it!
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. He grabs the puck here at the point. Blocked in front. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Play is called for offside. And here we go. Right on the button, and this thing's over.
You got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Denies him with the save. Passes the puck over to Tkachuk. Avoids the post pick and maintains possession. Shuts him down.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Gets a piece of it with the glove.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck, looks right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Knocks the puck loose. The Panthers have it against the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. Sends the pass over. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Here's a short pass to Lapid. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Wilson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Solid hit on the play. Poked away at center by Lapid. The Condors gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they are on the attack. Handles that one. Oh, it's another. And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one.
Oh, these goals are real deflators for the entire team. James thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
The Condors finally break through here in period number one.
It's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Both teams seem to be recharged and play is underway here in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Florida's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Taken by Chara. Lets it go from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Passes on over to Solani. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Oh, a clutch save!
Holzig's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Look at this! Colasar's taking the puck behind the net. Sends it out front, and that's intercepted. Quick feed to Laine. Oh, look at this! Moves around along the half wall. There's a firm collision. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Feeds the puck to Chambers. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. And here's the pass to Mantha. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Shakes himself free. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net. McCann's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
The Condors have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. The Panthers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Top save and a howitzer! Here they come on the attack. Makes his presence known on the ice. Florida's got the puck against the boards. The Condors have it from their own end. Quick pass to Burakovsky. Handles the puck. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. We played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Florida's had a lot of pace and tempo through the first 40 minutes of play, James, and if they can continue that along with their possession time, you got to believe that they can get the equalizer in this one.
The Condors gain possession along the wall. Oh, what a hit as it sends right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel the jerking happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his leg and get his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. Moves the puck. Shot! Makes the save. The Condors scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Oh, it's hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-based over and over again.
Line A's going to play it against the half wall. Colasar stick handling in his own zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. The Condors will play it in their own end. Angles it over to Lambert. Receives the pass. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Panthers have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Big opportunity as they get their first power play of the night.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Turned aside with a glove by Kolzig. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Rust's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's the shot, and that's broken out. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Quick pass to Lambert. Levels him with the hit. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Huge steal at his own end. He's got a little jump. Oh, what a save! They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
And that was picked off in the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Moves it to Cartier. Tiptoes around the poke check. Florida's got the puck. Moves it over to Lapid. The Panthers played along the boards. Stomps him with the blocker.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
The Condors have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the offensive zone faceoff. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Grabbed along the boards by Solani.
That's it! That's it! They're tied it up! They're tied it up before the final buzzer! This is shocking, James. I was staring up at the clock and watching the seconds tick away, and boom, they score. That is a deflator. Let's see who wins this one now. It's tied. Well, he's had an incredible game and just made so many beautiful saves. I'd be angry at the structure here as they've given up some opportunities late and the shutout is lost.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Florida's won the draw. Sends it over to Solani. Jostling for the puck. He loses control. Sends a pass over. And the puck banks off the glove. A critical draw here. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Time to find out if we get a winner here. Overtime. The puck is dropped. Denies him in close.
Solani's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Lets it fly! What a save on that opportunity! And look who's at it again, another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is. He's
Able to stay down with an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Face-off coming up, and Chel, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Donato's moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it quickly over to Lambert. Back to the point it goes. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. Florida's got it in their own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Walker saving a good one at that. Lambert's gaining momentum. Takes a shot. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. There's the horn, and it brings overtime to an end. That takes us now to a shootout. We'll get ready for it in moments.
The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official team hat.
I'm always amazed at the mixed emotions when we get to the shootout, as some people say they don't like it, the traditionalists, but guess what? Nobody's turning away when the moment of truth arrives. Kachuk's up next. It's his time to shine. Takes a save and look good to that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Round 3 is set to go. We have yet to see any sort of shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night. Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Some of the best squads on the planet ready to collide on the ice. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. And now it's Toffoli. Takes the feed. With the stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Beans it on over to Solani. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. With the stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Meyers. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Tap dances around the check and makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Comes up with the stop.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Dellandry has won a big draw in their own end. Parker's got it into offensive territory. Drives to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Looks to make a play over to Laine.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow. I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
And a great save. Along the half wall with the puck. A chance in front. He scores. The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
Sometimes players are just bigger and stronger than you are, and you've got to figure out a way to defend that doesn't involve pushing or checking, because you know you're not going to win that battle. In this case, he drives the net, and it's almost as if he is a Mack truck who has his own way, drives his own lane, and buries it.
The Panthers seize the moment and grab that all-important go-ahead goal up by one here in the back half of the first.
Well, this is an earned lead, James, is that they've been first on the puck, they've been quick to it, they've dominated in terms of shots on net, and they found the back of the net. Now they can play with a different air of confidence and hopefully ride out the first and continue to hold the lead.
Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Goes right to the crease. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize that they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Florida's taken a 2-0 lead here in period number one.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they've had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Sutter's got it in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. In the final moments of this period, Florida's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. The Panthers win the draw on their own end. And he slides it quickly to Solani. Shakes off the covering. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and take one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, he does a great job of finding position and tight here and corrals that rebound and goes up over the glove of the goaltender. That's a beauty shot.
The Panthers are up big here late in the first period. Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Florida's got possession here in the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hayward. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Hayward's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Panthers continue to lead big here in this second period. The Panthers win that offensive zone faceoff. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Quick feed to Chara. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Crunch have possession along the boards. Gets the puck over to Orpik. Great read, comes up with it. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the handy because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. This is just a fantastic goal. It's because he's in good defensive posture. Because of his positioning, he's able to anticipate with a real active stick where that puck's going to go, and he intercepts that puck. He doesn't just stand there. He gets his feet moving to join the play and to get the goal. I mean, from start to finish, he creates it and he ends it.
Florida's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
The Panthers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Big time stop there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
And that's broken up. Great feed from the left side. Fires it! Oh, what a stop! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Panthers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Directs it on over to Zubris. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Pullock. Puck scooped up by Laine. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
Florida's been finding the net all game long, and this one found the post. It didn't hit the back of the net, but they've got a healthy, comfortable lead, and they have their opponent scrambling. This has been a fun one to watch. You know the coaching staff is going to like it.
And he makes the save. Florida's got the puck along the boards. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Quick pass to Toffoli. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Loses the coverage there. Trying seconds, and he makes the save. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. You're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Panthers are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box. Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Scores! Goes shorty. It's a shorthanded one and down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump, and man, did they jump, and they end up capitalizing off of it. And this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
And they're going to mix it up between the pipes here.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
Florida's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The Panthers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Turns that one away. Moves it to Lilgren. Aids the zone along the right wall. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts it on net. And a great save.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Shuts him down. Quick feed to Letang. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And a great save.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Moves it quickly over to Korchinski. Looks to pass it his own zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Oh, wow. Denies him. Takes it to the front. Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times. Solani's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Florida's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Letang. And now he moves it quickly to Chara. Moves the puck to Sahorna. With possession along the wall. Glove save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 5-0 hockey game. Sahorna's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's a short pass to Sutter. And now he angles it across to Carter. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Makes a move in front. Didn't get all of it, but just got enough of it with the trapper. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Florida's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Rejected by the blocker. Quick feed to Carter. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. On their heels, trying to clear. And his teammate comes up with it. Here's a blast. Stops the rocket of a shot. Kachuk's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. Quick shot! The Panthers look to start the transition game. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Pass across to Matthews. Here's a chance! Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And there's the final home run bringing this one to an end.
Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up the shutout, and everybody's happy tonight.
You're always happy when the light doesn't go on in your end, James. And no sunburn for him because he kept it out. I mean, he was a monster out there. He challenged at the top of his crease. You knew that he was playing confident the way he was playing so aggressive.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They're absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. The Panthers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Picked up along the wall by Chara. Moves the puck over to Kachuk. Here's an odd man rush. Shot. Denied by Clipper. There's another great save. Big time stuff there. They score. And a quick goal here in the first by the road team has changed the momentum quickly.
Well, yeah, quick goal, quick strike, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're on the road. You want to set the tone early. You want to take the life out of the fans. I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're hounding the pucks, and you're not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal.
The Panthers are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
This is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
On the attack along the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Look at slot shot. Oh, and a huge save. The Griffins move it in. And that's poked away. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a shot. He scores! The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Panthers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They've really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room, to keep them fired up for the second.
Feeds it over to right. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. Quick pass to Bjorkstrand. Fantastic save! Handles the puck at the point. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Griffins didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time. Key rules of the game of hockey, one of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Beniers is definitely going to miss a portion of this game as he heads down the tunnel, and he's grabbing his arm, James, and he is in some pain, so this is not a good sign. And this is going to be a tough loss as he doesn't return to the game.
Yeah, and you know what? He's a warrior, right? And to see him in that much pain right now heading to the tunnel, that's a clear concern. Chels in front! Tremendous stop by Salminen!
Somebody's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Here's a shot! Puts it off the post!
Grand Rapids needs to execute when they get that kind of look. Unfortunately, goes off the pipe. They need to press their opponent and make them squeeze their sticks, and the only way you can do that is by putting it by the tender.
Here's a shot! Nice stop by Kemper. Moves it to Spurgeon. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Barnes. Cutting to the front of the net. The Panthers gain possession. They've got numbers here. On the backhand! Stones him in front.
Kemper's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from. Beniers will not be returning to the lineup, James. We just received word, and he is definitely out. You know, this is tough to take because you look at this lineup, and it leaves a massive hole.
It certainly does leave a massive hole, and now it's about roster manipulation in terms of trying to navigate this down the stretch for the coaching staff. The Hornets coming across the line. There's the physical side. Made that stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Taken along the wall by Barkov. The Panthers will play it against the boards. Barkov's got the puck. Takes the feed at the point. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Kemper's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, 2-0 is where we sit. Lapid's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. I love having a look at this again on a replay, James, because this is the initial contact that leads to the turnover. Coaches with eyes for detail really recognize that this is where the play started. He's not going to get assists for this, but he initiates this whole play.
The Panthers continue to push forward. It's now 3-0 as they strike late here in the second.
Well, yeah, it's critical timing of the goal as well. It's a real deflating one for their opponent. Now they've got to find a way to continue to press, stay aggressive, but don't give up anything. You want to make sure you hit the intermission with this 3-0 lead.
Oh, he got a paddle on it!
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Panthers continue to lead here late in the second period by a wide margin. Lays out to block it. All right, We've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Grand Rapids with a lackluster performance through 40 minutes of play here, James. They got to find a way to turn it around, and in order to do that, they got to start with the puck. Just look at their possession numbers. They are way too low for winning teams. They got to find a way to change that, muster up some offense, and get on the board.
Oh, what a hit!
Power forwards drive lanes, and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Grand Rapids has him against the half wall. Comes up with a stop. And he slides it quickly to Paul. Shot! And that ricochets off a twig in front. Picked up along the boards by Paul. Takes that pass back to the point. Puck grabbed by Lonnie. Blocked in traffic. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Denies him again. That's good! That's it! He gets a hold of his own rebound and makes it count the second time.
Well, this is what it means to play direct. You get the shot off, you continue towards the net, and you get your own rebound.
The Griffins haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
And now it's grabbed by Crossman. Moves it quickly over to Barkov. The Panthers have the puck in the corner. Slides it across. And he keeps that one out. They go on the attack through center. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
And he sidesteps the kick there. The Griffins take possession in the defensive end. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Line A's going off for interference.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Grand Rapids with a big-time chance here on this man advantage.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
The Panthers played along the wing. Kachuk's going to play it to the corner. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Came up with the save on that play. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Gaudreau's going to have to find his footing after that last hit here, James. I think he was injured on the play. I mean, he took a massive hit, and he just seemed to take it the wrong way.
Paul's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the draw on their own end. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. To the front! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. Oh, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
The Panthers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Handles the pass. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Grabbed along the board by McCabe. Slides the puck over. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Here's a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Oh, he catches it perfectly in the offensive end. The Panthers have it against the wall. He's across. Off target.
That's a tough miscue on the shot there, James. He's trying to be a little too far, but guess what? I mean, he's getting to those spots, and you know over time, if you're getting to the right spots at the right time, it's eventually going to land.
Scooped up along the wall by Marchment. He got all of that hit. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Panthers finally listened to all those fans in the crowd that yell, "Shoot!" because they did it a lot tonight, Pounder.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, just look at the shot clock. I mean, they dominated in terms of that, and they found a way to put it in. I love the way they also drove the net. Even when there was a rebound, there was someone there to collect it.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace.